Hello, this is Austin here, and I'm here to teach all y'all viewers how to install and properly use the application known as Steam. Now, for a little bit of insight, this program is, I guess the best way to describe it is Facebook and Amazon for video games, right? Because you can talk about with your friends, you can share reviews, you can do all these social media and social networking things about video games, as well as then go and find their amazing deals and then buy stuff for really cheap. So first, I'm going to open up Chrome, which it's going to be a bit weird with how it wants to pull up. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, there we go. So first, you're going to want to Google Steam. It's pretty simple. Can't be much simpler than that. You click here, as that will actually take you to their site. Now, this is the official site. You can tell because, well, it looks like Steam. I don't know how else to explain it. So as you can see here, we have some deals like Savage Lands is $10, well, $9 really. You got whatever this is. Oh, okay, yeah. You've got other stuff like this, which is all cheap. So you have the thing you really need to do, which is the button up here, which that's really important, but the more important thing is logging in, which if you click that, it'll take you to where you can log in. And here's the big one, create, right here. Because that's how you actually have an account, and that's how you actually do things. Now, this, whenever you click install Steam, which is how you actually install it and get it on your computer, it should follow it, you get this right here. Once you click that, it'll install it, and then you can load it up. Pardon me. So there's instant access to games, community. That's actually quite a peep. It's a lot of people there. Um, Create and share. There's the workshop, which is we'll go into that in a minute. But that's creating content for a game you really like, and then you can get it on PC, what I'm using now, which is Windows, or Mac, like the one that's like 2 feet away from me now, or Linux, which I don't have because I don't have the patience for Linux. So once you've installed it, it'll, depending on what browser you're using, it'll either show up, hey, do you want to trust this, or it'll pop up in the corner down around here-ish. Or if you're using Firefox, you have to go on the top right. It really depends on what browser you're using. Now, that's the big one on how to actually install it. Then the second part of this is how to use it, which I'll actually be pulling up my own Steam. I'll actually pull up inside my recording area. So these are all the games I have that are actually installed, right? They're all of these are games that I have either bought or free or found on sale for 20 cents or so I've just added in. So I'm actually going to go through all these different tabs and explain what they are and what they do, right? So first you have the store. This is where, hey look, oh, okay, or you can load or not load. Here's that same deal that was on the site as before. Now it's actually in the application, which someone would ask, hey, isn't this just the site in its own application? Well, yeah, the store is kind of, but this way you can just switch between all of the store stuff, which is, actually I'm going to expand this a little bit. There we go. Now it looks more like what I'm used to. You can go to featured items, which is the stuff they really want you to buy because it's either expensive or just came out or it's Fallout 4. Or you can go to all the tags. So like free to play, not done yet. They'll let you try a little bit of it, or all regular tags. Or you can even go by what platform you want it to be. I had a large problem a while ago, which was I was using a Mac, and that really didn't have very many games for it. Macs aren't meant for gaming. They're good at video editing and stuff like that, but for gaming, they're atrocious. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Macs. They're great, they're easy to use, but I could just get a Windows box like what I'm using now and then play a lot more. So, clicking free to play, it'll bring up all these other games, which are free and cost no money, which is why PC is better than console. But that's a discussion for another time. Now, to install a game, let's say Pink Heaven looks great. Actually, doesn't, but you really just hit play game. It'll bring up a tab where you can then, well, it'll install it. It'll create a desktop icon, and yeah, I don't think I want to install this, so I'm not going to. Let's see. Then you've got software, right? So animation modeling, audio production, design illustration, all this other stuff. So this isn't just games, it's uh, a lot of things. It's just all computer related. Um, I've seen some stuff where it'll like tap into your webcam and then use your facial structure and how you're moving it to create an image of something. And it was like so on the other side of Skype calls, you come off as a scary monster rather than actually being who you are. In case you're insecure already, or in case you're not insecure enough already. Now, Steam just started releasing hardware. So they have their own controller, which is all Steam related and stuff. But it's $50 and I don't want it. There's something you can use to connect your TV to Steam, which is also really useful, but $50. There's Alienware Steam machines, which I don't advise this at all, because I have an Alienware and it was designed originally to be the Steam machine, but it didn't quite work, so they just kind of made it into a regular computer. I guess how compact they tried to make it, it overheated and it no longer works. Let's leave it at that. And there's that price of multiple hundreds of dollars, which, as you can tell up here, I have 9 cents in my Steam wallet, which is $448 short. Then there's this, which I actually don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Okay, it's basically this, but it's a different company making it. They also had the Steam Virtual Reality, which, oh, there we go. Here's a tab that'll show me what I want to know. The Steam Virtual Reality is, nope, that's not telling me what I want. It's basically HTC, one of the phone brands, is pairing with Steam to where you can make basically the Oculus Rift, but it's like designed entirely for Steam, so they can get more money out of it. I don't have much else to talk about. You can also watch some movies, like if I hit sci-fi, it'll bring up like uh there it is, Kung Fury. I was trying to find that, couldn't quite find it. Um, you can stream this amazing movie. It's only half an hour. For free, because this one it's also on YouTube. I highly advise watching Kung Fury because, as you can tell, that car is about to get punted. It just got punted. That tells you the quality of this movie. But that's off topic. Now, the next one is the library. This is all the games. I went over this earlier, which I've installed. Here's all the games I have in total. Here's where I show off a little bit. So, as you might be able to tell, I don't actually have enough room to hold all of this. So, I can only have so much at one time. But it's negligible. Here's my friend, which this is the community tab. This is like your friends, their profiles, the games they have. Then there's also stuff like the workshop, which is where people make things and then like mods for Skyrim or stuff like that. It's generally cool. Some of the stuff doesn't work and crashes your games and then they don't work anymore. It's sad. But that's the way the news goes. There's other stuff like games they're trying to make, like the green light section, or people who are streaming. Um, I'm coming up with a blank on other stuff due to just there's people streaming, but I don't know who MacNuggets is, and frankly, I don't want to find out right now. The last tab, which I'm going to go into very briefly, is the My tab. It says Iron Polar Bear because that's my username. Feel free to add me. This is my inventory, so it's got all my Spiral Knight stuff, Battle Block Theater stuff. That's the inventory. There's also like how active I am, which it's actually not wanting to pull up what I want. There's profile, which you can't set up your profile, right? I have 11.7 hours in the past 2 weeks, partially because the games I've been playing haven't been on Steam, so I haven't been logging them. And that pretty much sums it up.